Everyone, Steve here. Well, welcome to another video. I'm at home, it's my day off, and this week I had a new parcel turn up. I spoke about a new product that I was getting a few weeks ago when I was doing my drone video on the Neo drone. Thanks for everyone for tuning into that one. And I was talking about doing some more videos for Aussie companies, and I mentioned a company called Mickeyblu. Well, today I'm going to tell you all about Mickeyblu and what I've bought. This will be an initial video. I don't know how many parts it'll be. I might get up to part 32 like Buck, but that'll give you a hint on what I'm going to talk about. So let's have a look at it. And here it is here. It turned up this week all the way from Western Australia, a Mickeyblu generator. So 3.5 kVA portable power. Now it says 5-year warranty on there, but they've now upgraded it to a 6-year warranty. This is an Aussie company. He's been going for a fair few years now. I'm not sure the exact amount of years, but it would be at least 10 years or more. And they've sold thousands and thousands of these units. I did a lot of looking around. Annie was actually the one that found the company, but once she told me about them, I did a little bit of research, and there's not a lot of videos online about these generators. So hopefully mine will create a little bit more business for Mickeyblu. I've been watching him the last few weeks on his Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description. And he's drove all the way from Western Australia, did a few shows here in New South Wales, and did some of the camping and four-wheel drive shows, and I'm pretty sure he was probably at the camping and four-wheel drive show when Mr. Buckaroony was over there, so hopefully he said g'day to him. But this one comes with a canvas bag and a wheel cover inside, and I'm pretty sure he said he was going to put a mat in there as well to put underneath the generator. Weighs 26 kilos, 240 volt. It's got a 15 and a 10 amp hour plug. Manual pull start, Hyundai parts in it, so it's built in a Hyundai factory. Obviously you can't get them made in Australia, but this is a dead set Aussie company. The mobile phone number that you ring to talk to the person in this will be Mickeyblu, and if you ring him, he will call you back, and he is the guy that you talk to. So absolutely really approachable if you have any troubles or anything. Really passionate about his camping and his generators. Sounds like a really top bloke. Hopefully I get to meet him one day. But yes, the reason we bought a generator is because we were toying with the idea of upgrading the lithium batteries in the caravan, and because it's brand new and we still have a fairly brand new 120 amp hour lithium battery in that little box there, we thought, no bugger, we seem to be going okay with power just for running the fridge and stuff like that, but obviously we can't run the aircon. So unless we want to go and put in a shitload of batteries, which I don't think is really viable in this van, it would just take too many, and you've got to have too many solar panels. As you can see up there, I've got two 200 watt solar panels up there. I could probably get a third one in the middle, but that would still only give me probably roughly 600 watts. You're going to need over 1,000 watts to recharge enough batteries to run an aircon, and you're not going to be able to run it for long. So that's why I've gone with this, so that when we are camping off grid, that we can use the generator. And now there is a lot of places where you can't use generators, but if we're at a caravan park, obviously you're going to be plugged into 240 mains. But our style of camping that we do, a lot of the time we are camping off grid and we are nowhere near anyone else. So we'll be able to use the generator. So it's going to be great having a generator that's capable of running an aircon as well as running other electrical appliances. So say we want to run our induction cooker, recharge batteries if the weather is cloudy or anything like that, we will be able to fire this up, charge our batteries up, and if it is hot weather, at least turn the aircon on so that we can cool the van down late in the afternoon when you're leading into the night. So, and from what I've heard, I have not heard one of these running myself, but I've seen a few videos. They are pretty quiet. I think they're about 62 decibels at running speed. So obviously they're going to make more noise when they're under load. And when the aircon starts up, it will probably make a lot of noise. But once the aircon cools the van down, this should go back into more an idle speed, because it won't be chewing or needing as much amperage to keep the aircon running when it's starting up. So I'll do a few tests, I'll tell you all about it, but today's video I'm going to unbox this and go through the procedures on starting up a brand new generator. Cheers everyone, stay tuned. Okay everyone, I've got it out of the box. It's right behind me here, so there it is there. I'll tell you what, it was packed really good. I'll show you the packaging. No troubles with it bloody getting damaged. So there you go there. The generator is housed in those two sections of styrofoam. Never get them back in. How you get them out, can you? But yeah, packed really well. Now the free canvas bag, and that it does say it's inside, but it is being posted out. They actually run out of them and couldn't get them packed. I sent a message to Mickeyblu a minute ago, and he got back to me within half an hour and said, yep, they've arrived, sent me a photo of the bag and everything, and they're on their way. So I'll just show you. So there you go there. How's that for service? Got straight back to me, sent me some photos, and just sent me a little message telling me that they'll be on their way. So I'll tell you what, you're going to have no trouble with any sort of warranties. Not that I think you're going to have any trouble with this generator anyway. They've got a great reputation. There is other generators out there which claim the same thing. They're inferior. They're not as good as these. I've done my research. They're a very simple to start, simple to use. They haven't got all those gimmicks on them that a lot of other generators have got. I'm not really a fan of all these digital displays and all those sort of things. They're just something else that can go wrong. Keeping it simple and smart is the way to go, and I think that's what this generator will be. And I'll tell you what guys, the way the weather is going, I started this video this morning at about 6:30 because I went out and sprayed all the weeds around the yard while it was cool. Took the dogs for a walk this morning, and it was nice. It is bloody hot now. Annie's just turned the generator on. It is just after 9 o'clock. It's about 9:15 in the morning on Sunday, and I went down the street because I had to get the motor oil for the generator. Got some Penrite, so putting a bit of Penrite in it. There it is there, and takes 0.9 litres, which should be 900 ml. So I bought a litre bottle, so I'm going to put 100 mils into this little plastic container, and then everything else in the bottle will go into the generator. So what I've basically got to do, I've got the everything out. Got the little instruction book. I've read that. Make sure you read the instruction book, and make sure you fill out the warranty card on the back and send it back to them so that you can get your warranty. So you can see up there, 6-year warranty form. No, it says 5 on the box, but it's 6 years now. Bought myself a new fuel can, got some fuel, and I've got my bag of tricks here. There is a spout in there. There's 2 rubber wheels because this generator does have a little handle on the front of it. So the wheels go on the back here. Just put them on, put the bolt in, and on the front here you've got a handle that comes out, but I'll show you all that in a minute. And there's your front there. Very simple. You've got your DC 12 volt there. Just press the button to start it. You've got your 15 amp plug, your 10 amp plug, 240. You've got lights for output, overload and oil alert. You've got your eco mode buttons there, on and off, and you've got your run stop there. You've got your fuel cap there with your valve to let the tank breathe. close that up when you haven't got it in use. Pull start on, and then your warm start, cold start. This is where we've got to get into to do the oil and change that as well. Exhaust at the back, and then up the top here you've got your spark plug access when you need to change your spark plug. One thing he does say, just make sure that you do, if you're using this generator, make sure you put something underneath it. He is sending me out a mat, but I have this little aluminium frame here. I'm going to sit it in that for the time being, but you just don't want any dirt getting sucked up into the air intake, because the vents are on the bottom there, and you don't want any dust getting sucked up into the generator. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to undo the screw on that, take the cover off, then I'll show you where the oil goes, and we'll pour the oil in, get that out of the road, get that done, and put the fuel in, and then we'll give it a run, eh? Cheers everyone. I might need this, I tell you. I might even, once I give it a good run, because I want to run it for half an hour or so before I plug any power into it, and might even plug it into the van and turn the aircon on and see how it sounds, eh? See if I can annoy the neighbours. I don't think it will though. Cheers everyone. Stop. Okay, got my trusty screwdriver that comes with your kit. You just got to undo this little Phillips head up the top here, lift the cover off, and there you go there. So that screw shouldn't come out. I'm pretty sure will have a locking thing on it. Yes, it does. So that's good to know if you're out in the field and you've got long grass around. So down the bottom here, there's your oil filling section there. So air intake is in the bottom there, like I said. So they've just got a little warning there. Open this panel to clean the filter regularly. So that panel there you would take off to clean the air filter out. It's a generator. I can't tell you much more about it. I do have another generator that I bought from Aldi's years ago, and we use it at home here sometimes when we've got bits of blackouts and things. It's only a 2 kVA, but it is quite noisy. They do reckon the bigger the generator, the quieter they do become, because they don't have to work as hard. And I can tell you this generator here is nowhere near as big as my generator that I bought from Aldi. So just I'll sort the oil out, and then we'll pour the oil in and put the fuel in, and we should be right to go. Pretty simple, guys. And I've just got to put the wheels on too, so I might do that first actually. I'll get the wheels out. So here's the wheels here, good solid rubber wheels. So just got to slide that on there, and in here there's just a washer and a nut that I've got to put on there. So once I get that done, we'll come back, pour the oil in, and away we'll go. Cheers. Okay everyone, I've got the oil cap off. I have poured my 100 mils of oil out, and you also get a funnel with it as well, which makes it really easy. It comes with the unit as well, makes it really easy. So you get your screwdriver, your funnel, got me little wheels on down here. You also get a little 12 volt charging cord that you can plug into the unit, and a couple of alligator clips if you need to charge up a battery of some sort. So all I got to do now is pour my 900 mils, which I should have read the side of the bottle. It has got increments on there, but there is actually 900 mils of oil left in this bottle. So we'll pour that in a little bit at a time, let it run down, run into all the parts it's got to go, and we should be right to go. I'll show you some more when we have it finished. Cheers everyone. I was only going to take a drink of that then, but I've got my Saw Adventures stubby cooler here and a bottle of Bundaberg ginger beer, so I'll see you in a minute when I got all the oil done. Geez, okay, oil's all done. Now I've just got a little rag down here, so when I pull this filler out, if any oil comes out, I can catch it, which it did. So there you go, there is a little plastic bung thing down there to catch any oil. Okay, got all the oil in. Just make sure you do have a little rag with you, like I said, because you do, no matter how hard you try to not spill it, you do, and a little bit of oil goes a long way. So got me 900 ml in, I've put the cap back on. All you got to do is clip that back in again. Put the little locking things in the bottom there, and do that screw up. So I'll get the fuel in, and I'll double check the instructions again for the startup, and we'll get it started, eh? It says to put at least 2 litres of fuel in when you first start it. So I've got a 10 litre drum there, so I'll fill it up, and we'll run it for a while. Cheers everyone. Okay, got all the fuel in it. Now there is a little filter thing in there, you can see. Make sure you leave that in, just in case you have got any dirty fuel. It's not recommended to take it out. Put your cap back on, make sure it's just good, reasonably hand tight, and turn your little control valve to on, so when you start it, the engine can breathe. So I'm going to quickly just read up again on the starting instructions, because us blokes do that all the time, don't we? We always read the instructions, we just don't rip into it. And we'll fire this up and we'll see how it goes, eh? I'm excited.
2,000 years later.
Before using the generator, it must be prepared correctly before use. Locate the generator on firm level ground and away from buildings. I should just start this bloody thing. Oh, I better read it all. Okay, I've got it on firm level clean ground. If you are using it on dirt, make sure you do put something underneath it, either the bag cover or if you get the mat that comes with it. First thing you got to do is press this 6 to 15 times, just a little primer thing here. Well, make sure your valve thing's on up there. Make sure that's turned on too, actually. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can see fuel in there now, so there's fuel in there. Yeah, make sure you turn that on. I didn't do that. I turned the fuel on up here, but didn't turn that on. Doesn't matter how many times you read the instructions, you still forget something. So then we have got to turn the economy switch on the front here to on, and the run button to on. Then we've got to turn this to cold start, and then we have to pull the cord, but it did say when I did that, wait 5 minutes before you pull the cord. So I'll see you with the power of editing right now. Okay, that's been 5 minutes. So now we've just got to, that's on, we've got it on cold start, we've turned the 2 buttons on, grab the cord, now pull it till you feel that little bit of resistance there. Put one hand on top. Here goes. How cool is that? So I'll put it to run, and put it to run and let it go. We'll be back in a second. Cheers. Okay, hopefully you can hear me over the generator. I won't know till I check the volume out. But yeah, I've got it running. I've had it running for like 15 minutes. Now, I did notice one thing that I don't like, and that's the noise coming from the wheels. They are actually noisier than the generator, so the two little wheels I put on, I have actually taken them off for the moment. I will put them back on, but I don't know whether you can hear that, but the wheels spin on the axle and they make a hell of a racket. So they don't take much to put on and off, so I might just leave them off and put it on if I'm wheeling it around. But it is really quiet. I went in and asked Annie in the house. The house is probably 15 metres away, and with the door shut you cannot even hear this generator running inside our house. So if we have it about 5 metres away from our caravan and inside the van with the aircon running, you're not going to hear it. So really impressed with it. I've still got to do a lot more testing on it, as in running equipment, air cons, all that sort of thing. It is absolutely atrocious here now. What is the temperature? I'll have a quick look for you. It's gone up another 4 degrees since I started this video, and it is now an hour later, and it's over 30 something degrees now. They reckon it's going to get to about 36, 37 degrees here today, and it bloody feels like it. I'm sweating already. So Mickeyblu, I'll do a lot more stuff on him. He was on Shark Tank years ago, so you may have remember Mickeyblu from Shark Tank. He tried to get them to fund his venture and buy some capital equipment when he first started. Didn't work out, but he's done it on his own. That was years ago. I think it was back in 2014 or something like that. I might be wrong, but he's done it on his own. Really proud to support an Aussie company again. So I'll leave a link in the description to their Facebook page, so you can check them out. Mickeyblu Australia. He sells all sorts of other stuff as well, so he has got some other camping gear. You can buy replacement parts for this entire generator, so if you do need any parts, you can get them off him. So thanks very much, guys. I'm going to leave this running for a bit longer now, let it wear in a bit, and I'll see you on the next one. If you've got any questions, queries or comments, please leave them down below. This is part 1 of my generator, the Aussie one, so stay tuned. There'll be more coming up. I don't know how many parts I'll have. Obviously I'm going to show you it working with the caravan, but I'll probably do that when we go out camping. But I'll let you know how it's going, what I think of it. So far the only annoying part for me is the little wheels rubbing. I might be able to put a stubby cooler on them actually, I think, and if I got it sitting on grass they mightn't vibrate as much. I've got it on concrete at the moment, so it's there's not a lot of room for it. The generator, it hasn't got a lot of movement in it, but of course you've got a 4-stroke engine running. It is a petrol 4-stroke engine, unleaded fuel. So cheers everyone, stay safe, look after each other, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Bloody awesome. There you go there. Mickeyblu Australia, as seen on Shark Tank, Aussie inventor Mick Ryan. Cheers everyone, bye.
The next entrepreneur tonight is Mick. He's keen to generate a little business with a shark.